Welcome to another episode of From the Desk of Dr. Ron. I thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to drop in and hear what I have to say on today. I don't take those things lightly. I appreciate you, and I always try to come with something that could be a blessing to you. I'll just say it like that. Before we get started, as always, I'd like to give a shout out to my mentor, Dr. Hunt. Dr. Hunt and I have been traveling in life together for 30 plus years. And the reason why I emphasize this is because he has wisdom and knowledge exceeding much. And he has been able to lead me and guide me and navigate me through life that have been tremendously a blessing. So I talk about it because I want you to get a mentor, someone that can help you when times are rough, when you don't know which way to go to get information and help. There's always help when you have a mentor, okay? Even if they don't know the answer right away, they can get an answer for you. So get you a mentor, someone that you can stay close to, that you can call a mentor, and then you can get a show and shout them out. How's that? So, as you can see, my comment for this week, or my commentary this week, is going to be about the vote. And yes, I did. I voted. I participated in the democratic process. And I know sometimes we look and we say, wow, this is foolishness. Because on one side, we have extremists, and on the other side, we have people that are so passive, they just get run over. But one thing about what's going on in the vote, we're voting on a local level. In Chicago, there's a runoff for who's going to be the new mayor, and the new mayor that will take over the mess that's in Chicago, because it's total chaos. We got crime running out of control. We have so many things that's wrong, you can't even name them all. But we want someone, or we would hope that the citizens of Chicago would vote for someone that has compassion and understanding on what some of the problems are. Now, one candidate, and I'm just going to throw this out here, y'all ain't going to like me. One candidate is following the Republican playbook, the megas, as they call themselves. The fear tactics, get out there because black people going to move on your block, and we have to separate ourselves and protect ourselves from the black people. That's the Republican playbook. It's throwing fear, and the world is ending, doom and gloom all over the place. And then the Democrats, they have social programs on the height of their agenda because they believe in helping people. People need help, but they're not strong enough to stand up to the false doctrine that the Republicans have. So sometimes they come off weak, and they are, because they take a soft touch approach to it. So if you are in the Chicagoland area, vote. Vote your choice. If you believe in the fear tactics of the Republican playbook, or you just sick and tired of the Republicans, casting all of this fear, and you want to give somebody an opportunity to try and fix what's really wrong on your block, then you got a choice, and you pick which one that's best for you. And then you work with that person. Don't just vote for them, but you work with them to help them accomplish what they need to accomplish and what they like to accomplish. So that's what's going on in the Chicago area. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about, I ran across a video from 2010 when a lot of community leaders came together and they were talking about the black agenda. And they made some very valid points. The black agenda has not changed in the last 50 years. And we still haven't accomplished what we need to accomplish. The right to vote for everybody is still not guaranteed. They need to pursue and promote and try and get people to understand the right to vote is a privilege that we need to use. And it's on the height of the list. Justice for all is another one that was a height on the list. So these are things that we need to take seriously and get involved in. If you've got children that's running crazy in the streets, you need to reel your children in. They're your children. You know, in the old days, parents knew how to make their children get right. You know, if you don't feed them for a week, you know, where they going to get the energy to act up? Hello? Okay? So, you know, they're your children. And you love them, but you still got to, you know, teach them how to get right. Them your children. Then you want to send them out in the world and wreak terror on the community that you live in and in your neighborhood you live in. Get your children under control. Let's just get this, you know, out here. We, as parents, have a responsibility. Those children that are out there acting up have parents. They may not know who their father is, but they know who their mama is, and their mama need to step up and do something about what's going on out there in the community. It's not all on our local government to tame our children. You know, their hands are tied in so many different ways, but if you leave it to them, then they're going to execute laws, rules, and regulations that your children ain't going to like, because they got to protect a larger population of people, okay? So local government is important to pick the right local government, because they're the ones that are really going to affect what's going on in your house. You need to understand who's running and what they have done and what they are capable of doing when you see their name on the ballot. Local government is what's happening now. Get out and vote. Don't let it be a low voter turnout. Voice your choice. Get out there and show that you understand what's going on. Now, I know you work 2 jobs and it's kind of hard sometimes, you know, to get out there and know everything that's going on. But ask questions. Some of your neighbors may know some of our elected officials that's running at this time. If you've got children, you need to know who's on the school board or who's running for the school board. You know, it's a candidate whose name I saw that was running for the school board. There ain't no way I would vote her in as the ice cream man. I'm like, are you kidding me? This lady is crazy, but she's running. So she didn't get my vote, you know? So maybe somebody else will vote for her because they don't know no better, but I know her. And I saw her name on the ballot. I was like, unbelievable. Nope, she ain't getting my vote. So that's one she didn't get, okay? So, but know who your candidates are. Know what they're capable of doing. And that will make it a more powerful community to be able to say, hey, we need this done. And they'll take into consideration your request because they realize that you're an active part of your community. And that's what we need to keep going. Understand who's for you and who's against you, okay? That's our responsibility. We got a responsibility, and we need to act on our responsibility. Now, I know y'all don't think I voted, but I really did. I want y'all to see that. See that? Says I voted, got a receipt and everything. I always do early voting because it's less crowded. Early voting, when you can go in and you can think, who's this, who's that. The polling place is a peaceful place when it's less crowded. But when it's busy and you're trying to get thousands and hundreds of people through there, it gets a little chaotic, okay, and a little uncomfortable. So early voting is a very good thing. So vote under any circumstances. Early voting is open all the way up until Election Day, which is going to be the first Tuesday in April. Get out there and vote. And, you know, I want to encourage and say this by letting you know that people died to get the right to vote for us. They spilt blood on the streets to get the right to vote because they understood voting in elected officials has a direct effect on our families and our future. So I just wanted to say those words of encouragement on today. Vote. Yes, I did. I exercise and I practice voting. It's safe. It's not like it used to be. It used to be you go to vote, you might lose your life. It's safe. You don't have those issues anymore. Okay? And vote wisely. I'll say that. It's your choice. It's your privilege. Vote wisely. But at all costs, vote. Get out there and vote. See? I did. I just want y'all to see that. I did. I got my sticker. And if you live in Chicago, you can vote twice. All right. So I want to encourage you all to come out and join me. Go to my website, check out all of my advertisers, and then join me on each and every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll have a great guest talking about what's going on in their life and in their experiences in the community. While you're over there at ask-dr-ron.com, please check out all my advertisers. They help make it possible for me to do what I do right here. So please go to the website. And while you're there, you can see the live. Every time that I'm live, like at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, you can sit right there and watch the show. You'll be able to see the entire show while you're there, okay? So please go over to the website and check out what's going on. Also, I want to encourage you to visit me on Wednesday at noon on Street News Now. We have a whole network where I do the noon report. Come on over and check us out on Street News Now. And, of course, come back and see me again each and every Saturday right here from the desk of Dr. Ron, where I give commentaries that I hope spark something inside of you. I want to thank you all for making contributions and donations. For those that have, please keep up the good work. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for all those that have made donations. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Send it. Send it all over the world. People need to hear what I have to say. And I thank you for tuning in, dropping in, seeing what I had to say on today. Thank you so very much. You stay blessed, stay encouraged, and get that vote in. Exercise your rights. Vote.